Hey guys, it's Leesh, and welcome to another episode of Car Confessions. Listen, I am off work today. It is the Lunar Year celebration, so hey, gotta take my wins where I can get them. So yes, I'm off. I'm running errands and doing all the things. How are you guys doing? What's happening? Are you off? Like, what's going on? Love to hear it. This will be a brief car confessions. I think a lot of us are just overwhelmed. I am. Well, I'll just speak for myself. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not going to say that you are, but I'm overwhelmed with a lot of information. There's so much stuff happening right now in the world, and it's like, what else can we be informed about at this point? You know what I'm saying? America is in like one of the craziest times ever. People are really scared and concerned about just their livelihoods in general here, whether it be people that are immigrants, Americans, whatever. Like, we're all in a state of like, what's next, right? And I think for me, now knowing all this stuff that's going on, jeez, what's happening? Yo, it's always something. New York City, always something. But I think now for me, I am going to consume what I can consume and then just take a break. And I don't know if I've said this before, but more than ever, I feel like this is it. Like, I need to just breathe and get off my phone, even though, let's be serious. I love my TikTok. I love social media, YouTube, the whole nine. But sometimes it gets to be just way too much. And I feel like right now we're being just overwhelmed with so much information and just, one disaster after the next. It's like boom, boom, boom. So much so to the point where it's just like, I don't even know what to do. Like, should I just go take a shower? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just so overwhelmed that it's just like, what the hell is going on? Like, what am I doing here, right? And it's funny because I saw on TikTok, I saw an actual video about this, and I can't remember the terminology that this woman referred to this situation that I'm talking about, where you're just so overwhelmed with so much stuff, and it's like it's by design, where we are being inundated with so much information. I wish I could remember the name of that actual term that she referred to this as, but I definitely feel it. I feel, that we are being overwhelmed purposely, so we don't have the ability to resist in a way that is beneficial to the collective, right? Because it's like one thing after the other, right? It's like, okay, you think you can recover, boom, nope, here's something else. And so when you're constantly in this state of like panic and freak out, how can you be strategic? How can you come up with some type of game plan for yourself, your friends, your family, your community, the country? We're all just trying to make it because it's like, God, what's next? Like I said, we're constantly on pins and needles. Like, what the hell is next? Like, how do we move forward? Who knows what is to come? And for me, like I said, I think my choice of resistance is when my brain is feeling like, girl, whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to just back up, get off social media, maybe listen to some music, meditate, talk to my family, actually have a conversation with somebody. Um, yeah, things like that. I think that's what is beneficial for me at this time. I don't know what would be for you. I would love to hear that. You guys can send me messages about that. I would love to hear like what you're doing given all this overwhelm that we're going through right now. I am happy to have this day off. And I know it's a privilege to work in the type of field that I work in. I'm a school nurse, for those of you who might be this is your first time listening to Car Confessions. And so, hey, how are you? Welcome. I can't imagine not having time off and the ability to just take a break here and there. It to me, to be in a position where I am constantly in motion, like working, this, the that, whatever, and then still trying to take in what's going on in this country, in this world. It's so much. So all that to say, like, if you don't have this day off, you know, find some time to just take a break, guys. It's beneficial on so many levels. Take a break from just consuming so much information. Take a break from just being enraged and frustrated and overwhelmed, because it's possible. It's possible to take a break from all that. And, I will say, before I realized like I had control of me having these feelings of rage and overwhelm, whatever. Before that, I was just constantly living in this state of just upset, really pissed off, and it affects you in more ways than one. Your health is your wealth, and I can't stress that enough. So for that reason alone, take care of yourself and know that this stress that we're dealing with here because of the state of the country, the world, maybe even where you live, like the local level situations that are taking place, know that you can step away. You have the ability to take control of that and care for yourself and not just be in constant overwhelm. Because honestly, like I said, I did not know that I could do that. I just thought I was supposed to be angry, supposed to be, because that's fighting the good fight. But also fighting the good fight is me taking care of myself, like full stop. And so, like I said, I encourage y'all to do the same. Please, please, please take care of yourself because at the end of the day, your health is all that you really have. So definitely encourage you to do that. I'm trying to park my car here, guys. Yo, listen, what's crazy to me is that like when people see you parking, they want to, and I don't know if this is just in New York, but I feel like people will just decide to come and walk behind your car when you're parking. It's the craziest thing to me. It never makes sense. And I'm like, what are you doing? Do you love your life? Like, what is happening? It's bizarre. But yeah, guys, made it over here. Like I said, I'm getting things done that I need to get done. Like I said, I can't encourage you enough. Take care of yourself, guys. It is so important. It's just January. Even though we're at the end of January, we're still at the top of this year. It is a marathon that we're running. And if you know anything about marathon running, pace yourself. We can't come in guns blazing with everything because we're going to be completely puttered out before the end of February, or even maybe before that. So take care of yourself. Take care of the people that are around you. Know that you are doing your best, and we will get through this. I think about my ancestors, people before me that made it through a lot of shit, and I'm like, okay, this is just another huge moment in history where we have to prove that we can make it through. We will. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be, some tough things that we have to deal with, and we're already dealing with some tough things. Like I said, take care of yourself, eat good food, healthy food, things that are good for your body. Move your body. I can't stress that enough either. Even if it's just you stretching your body, stretch your body, move your body, keep yourself mobile, and take care of your health mentally as well. Um, yeah, I could go on and on about this, y'all, but like I said, I gotta go. But I love y'all. And like I always say, y'all, let's just keep on keeping on. We're almost at the end of January and it's looking a little wild, but I feel like, we just have to keep on raising awareness around this stuff and just not being complacent and knowing that we can do this. We can make change if we come together and support one another. Yeah, that's it, y'all. All right. Like I said, let's just keep on keeping on. I love you and I'll see you next week. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Eating Me podcast. I am so happy that you all keep coming back to listen to these awesome conversations. And so please, if you have not, please subscribe to the podcast. If you haven't rated or reviewed the show, please take the time to rate and review the show. These conversations mean so much to me, and I hope they mean that much to you. So definitely continue to rate and review, start rating and reviewing, and continue to share or start sharing the podcast with those that you love or those that you're trying to love. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next episode. I love you. Bye.